Hi. So, hey, how many of you responsible parents out in the audience have a daughter under the age of 19? Show of hands. Daughters under the age of 19. Yeah? Okay. How many of you responsible parents will let her ride a motorcycle? Hold them high. Hold them high. All right. How many of you responsible parents let them drive a car? All right, let's talk. Okay, so my name is Henry. I've been riding and teaching people to ride motorcycles for most of my life. Woo! And I was recently asked by a friend of mine to help her convince her 15-year-old daughter, Sarah, that motorcycles were dangerous. And there's plenty of reasons why a motorcycle is not the most practical choice, but ultimately, after looking at the facts, couldn't help to deny that getting Sarah a motorcycle in place of a car was actually the most responsible choice her mother could make. Now, I see a few not my daughter faces out there. This is okay, we've just begun, all right? And there's a chance that you haven't really thought this through, so I still have 4 more minutes before you actually get to decide whether ruling out a motorcycle might be a bad choice. So, as a kid, my mom told me that motorcycles were dangerous, but you know, the world is changing. Try and think of it like a new technology. So just because you didn't grow up with it or you heard too many scary what-if stories doesn't make it bad, okay? So you might not have current information, for example. So today, for teen drivers, motorcycles are actually less dangerous than cars. In 2013 in Oregon, there were 17 automobile fatalities among car drivers aged 15 to 18. For motorcycle riders 15 to 18, there were 0. An open-minded parent sees even more benefits. A motorcycle solves a lot of teenager issues, like if your daughter labors too much over her hair in the morning. Once she rides, she'll stop worrying about it because she's about to put on a helmet. Right? So here's my top 5 list of why your daughter needs a motorcycle. No sex. Now, for those of you that are adamant that a car is more appropriate for my daughter, my question is, more appropriate for what? Number 4, this young woman is riding a new Kawasaki Ninja 300. It has ABS, gets over 65 miles per gallon, cheap liability insurance, and at only $5,000. This is by far the coolest and in many ways most practical vehicle that your daughter could actually afford. Number 3, it's a fact that teen drivers who carry even 1 passenger in their car are more than twice as likely to get into an accident. Add more friends, turns into one of the riskiest driving scenarios that your daughter will encounter. Buying her a motorcycle helps eliminate this problem. There's no room. Besides, the other parents will forbid their kids from getting rides with her. This is a win-win situation. Another reason why you want to get her a motorcycle with no back seat. Riding solo helps your daughter understand and respect the dynamic forces of piloting a motorized vehicle. Motorcycles demand your attention, even at low speeds. A motorcycle riding teenager stays focused on the road out of necessity. Number 2, she starts riding a motorcycle to school, and it takes maybe 1 week before everybody knows her name. You tell me one other thing you can do that guarantees that your daughter is the coolest kid in school. And here is the number 1. You can't use a cell phone while riding a motorcycle. You can't send text messages. Plus, when you're wearing leather gloves and a full-face helmet, it also keeps you from eating, drinking, or putting on makeup while you ride. I know what you're thinking, Henry, hey, I'm into this, I love this, but how do we get our daughter interested in motorcycles? Well, if you come to her with the idea, she might not think it's very cool and turn you down. And if she has a brother, you don't want to get desperate and offer this to him. So we need our daughters to ride. We might find out that she was actually put on this earth to ride a motorcycle. And worst case, if she hates it, she'll be a lot less picky about her next vehicle. Any car with a functioning heater, and she will be happy. All right, so first thing, start listening to the song Downtown by Macklemore over and over. It'll get the whole family talking about riding mopeds and motorcycles, and your daughter will be impressed that you know a Macklemore song besides Same Love. Right? Next, spend an entire day with her visiting every motorcycle store in town. This is some quality mother-daughter time. Try on leather jackets and pants, and don't forget to post photos on Instagram to gauge reactions from grandparents. Then, as soon as your daughter has her driver's permit, sign her up for one of Oregon's beginning motorcycle rider training classes. It's 3 days. You get motorcycles, you get helmets, and she can get her motorcycle endorsement. Better yet, step up and take the class with her. All right? Now, we all know that strong, empowered girls become amazing women. So, let's encourage our daughters to be daring and extraordinary. During her one wild and precious life, we have no idea where she'll go, but she could get there faster if she were on a motorcycle.